Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Elite Sports Shooting. My name is Jeff. Today we're down at the range, we're going to do some shooting, and I have got the Girsan MC312. And as always, I got a gun sock, a GUGULUZA Gun Sock on it, as all of my shotguns do. But before we get going here, if you haven't yet clicked that subscribe button, go ahead and click that subscribe button. We do have a lot of video content that's coming, so you'll be able to follow along and watch the videos either in order or out of order. You can watch whatever one you want. And at the end of the video, if you like the content of the video, give me one of those thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below, as well as I'll leave a description below of the products that I use, so you'll be able to click the link and go directly to the product that I was talking about. So anyways, this Girsan MC312 is actually one of the fastest growing shotguns in the market. It took me by surprise. I didn't really know what to expect when I purchased it. All I know is it was $429 on sale on Cabela's website. Now, they didn't have any in Calgary. I live in southern Alberta. They didn't have any in Calgary, but they did have them online. I think they actually do have the camo version in Calgary now, and that's I think it's $589.99, so a little bit more money. I did get this one on sale. It was literally 70 or 80 bucks off. But it is an Inertia operated system. It's a 12 gauge 3-inch semi-automatic. Now, I did have this out and did some shooting with a good friend of mine, and this really took him. He loves it. I really like it too. It's fantastic. It cycles well. It claims to have a 5,000 round break-in with no cleaning, and 10,000 rounds before they actually need any parts. They also did what's called a box test, which means they take 5 guns apart and they throw all the parts into a box, mix them around, and then they just put them back together using whatever parts that they can grab. So, which is really cool. Just because this shotgun is inexpensive does not mean it's cheap. We put about 200 to 250 rounds through this so far. I will be keeping track of how many rounds I put through it, because I want to put it through the 5,000, the 10,000 round test. It's a soft recoiling shotgun, and it's probably just all in the action. It's got a hard rubber butt pad. There's no recoil reduction system in the stock, so it's all the action. So anyways, I'm going to stop talking and start shooting. I have got the Federal target loads, 12 gauge, 2 3/4. It's a 1 ounce, and it's got the muzzle velocity of 1180 feet per second. So I wanted to try some light loads, and then I'm going to try some heavier loads. And I already did a video on this, just a quick review video a little bit earlier, if you want to check that out. So I've got the Wheelybird Champion 2.0. Going to throw some clays for me. So let's have some fun. It cycles really well. It feels really well. It doesn't kick like some of the pump action shotguns that I have, which is, it's got a hard rubber butt pad. So that action really lightens up that recoil. Now, I am I'm 220 pounds, 6'1", So if you see how much my shoulder blows back is really not a whole lot. So I don't know if I'd say an average size, maybe larger than average kind of guy. So the recoil on me might be different than the recoil on you. That's all. That's the only reason I wanted to give you my height and weight. So let's put out a couple more. I'm going to empty the rest of this box. And as always, if you drop any ammunition on the ground, make sure you wipe it off really good before you stick it into your firearm. It cycles very well. All right, here we go. And I got no more, and I shot one more. I gotta get faster on that. This is the second time I've ever had to use this thing. So I just had it hooked up to my truck, and I brought a battery down. Apparently the battery's dead, but the Champion Wheelybird cycles actually very well. It's got a 1.75 second revolution, so turnaround. So if you just keep your foot on the pedal, every 1 3/4 seconds, she's going to launch another one. It also came with a remote control. So if you're out with somebody else, they can actually control it just from the remote. But anyways, that's it for me. I'm really loving this shotgun. My buddy that I came shooting with, he wants this in the worst way. And I see why. It is a beautiful, beautiful shotgun. It fires well. Actually, before we go, we're going to shoot some 3-inch. So what we got is the Challenger Super Magnums 1 1/8 ounce. So we're just going to do a couple of quick shots. Just going to do a couple of quick shots here. Now they are 3-inch Super Magnum, 1,550 feet per second, 1 1/8. So we're going to shoot them real fast. I wonder why that did that. I guess we'll find out. All right, here we go. So that kicked a lot more, but it wasn't terrible. I would actually still use this as a hunting shotgun, but I definitely use this for clay targets, for clay target shooting. We're going to put another couple out there. Back to the target loads, and just see how fast she cycles. She cycles fast. I don't know how fast. I don't have one of those counters that they use, but she cycles pretty darn fast. I think we're going to try it one more time, but we're going to try it flipped on its side. So if I can shoot it on its side like this, if it cycles, then it's a good cycling. It's just another indicator on how good of a cycling shotgun it is. Well, it didn't like firing on its side, but that doesn't mean anything. I really like it. It still shoots really, really well. It has when you depress, it's a little bit slower to kind of to load that round or to close the breech. It's not as crisp and fast as some of the other shotguns I have, but as you can see, it cycles very well as it's supposed to, straight up and down. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. And If you haven't, if you can, and you like the video, please give me that like button thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And as always, keep both eyes on your target. Thank you, everyone.